Let's see if this works now. Let's see if this works now. All right. Well, it seems to have solved some technical difficulties. Oof. All right. Let's see if we can get this going on and try to figure this shit out without having to worry about some crazy ass shit again. Well, welcome to fucking Hot Mic for the second time in about 20 minutes or so. I had to go change. I got some Father's Day festivities to go to in about a half hour. So I kind of just wanted to hop on again because I tried to this morning. We had some technical difficulties. Hopefully those are taken care of right now. I tried to, finagle my soundboard and everything like that. So hopefully it is going to work without any problems and I don't have to deal with it. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Thank you, Tyler, for joining me once again. Sean, happy fucking Father's Day to you, brother. And happy Father's Day to everybody else out there who also is a dad. I mean, it's Father's Day. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. So, as the topic says, it's been a while. Let's catch up. It's been a while since I did anything. Well, not anything. I took about a month off, and that was due to some personal issues that I really wanted to take care of that needed my full attention. And to be honest and give a little transparency, me and my wife had a little rough patch. Some of it was to do with me, and some of it was to do with some outside influences. But needless to say, the problems that I could take care of, I took care of. What's up, Bill? Happy Father's Day, brother. The problems that I could take care of, I took care of. Obviously, you guys know I go to therapy. It turned into every 2 weeks instead of every week now because my therapist thought that I was making good strides and being able to effectively put into use what I'm learning from him. And that month that I took off from everything, like disconnected myself from Facebook, disconnected myself from social media in general, disconnected myself from Pain Assassins, disconnected myself from the Detail Solutions podcast, just to get my head right, just to focus on the shit that I needed to focus on. And to be honest, it was probably the best thing I ever did because in that month, I got down to business on things I needed to take care of. I kind of lost track on the whole going back to college thing. I got that back on track. I am now officially a college student at Hillsborough Community College. I signed up for my classes. I'm registered. Good morning, Kyle. Both Colorado guys are here. Awesome, man. So yeah, I'm registered fully for my classes. I'm going to be starting my classes August 21st, I believe. And it's just the prerequisites, the math, the reading, the writing, and then I got to take like an online course for veterans. It's like a thing that they do for veterans it's like a mandatory class you got to take, but it's only online. But I get like a credit or two for it, I think, which is pretty cool. I mean, whatever. I feel like it's gonna be I'm gonna have to definitely get used to everything and refocus my mind into school because I've never been a school guy before. I did enough to pass, but with being a veteran and using these veteran benefits, like you have to keep like a C average, I think. So I'm okay with the writing and the reading, I guess, aspects of it, but the math, man, I've never been good at math, and seeing what math looks like nowadays and how they teach these kids, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how am I gonna get this concept of new math? So luckily, my sister-in-law is good at math, and I'll just use her to tutor me or help me or whatever I need to do. So that's pretty exciting. It's a new chapter in my life. Going for a graphics design degree, you know, I don't know, put my quote unquote mediocre talents to use to further my education in something that, like, you know, keeps my attention span past 5 minutes. But anyways, I did all that in a month. Like, you know, got my shit together, got my head right, kind of took a sabbatical and refocused on a lot of things, including my wife, including my new house that we moved into. And I know some people probably are like, well, man, damn, a month, that was it. And honestly, I said that to myself. I was like, damn, I kind of recouped back up in a month, but I owe that to my therapist. I owe that to my family, and I owe that to the friends that I have. A good support system is always good to have. Excuse me. A good support system is always good to have because it helps that transition, I guess, into a better way of thinking, and it helps you move forward instead of dwelling on the same old shit over and over again and just making things worse. So if you don't have a good support system, try to build one. You ain't gonna build it right away. You're gonna probably have some ups and downs with the people that coming in and out of your life, but you just got to do a good job and try to, like, you know, figure out who's that good person to have in your life, who is gonna keep that positive impact in your life, who's gonna care about you, who's gonna worry about, well, not so much worry, who's gonna care about you, you know, who's gonna reach out, you know, keep those people in your life. And when you are going through something, you know, reach out to them. You know, that's what they're there for. That to me, when somebody reaches out to me and asks how I'm doing or are you okay, to me that just opens up that path or opens up that door to communication. So to me, if somebody reached out to me, I'd know it's okay for me to reach out to them if I'm going through something. So those are the people you want to keep around. My family has been tremendous as support for me, especially my wife. Even though we did go through our rough patches, like, you know, we argue, we fight, you know, but at the end of the day, within those fights and arguments, we learn how to get over that hump and get over that argument, get over those fights where we're not really dwelling on it and shit like that. So that's been a tremendous help because with my therapy that I'm going through, you know, my wife will ask, well, how was your therapy session? I'm like, it was good. I don't really like talking about it too much, like in depth at least. But she's realized that, you know, I'm taking it serious, and so she should try to do the same. And it's been working. It really has. You know, we got a good relationship now. We're communicating a lot better. We even got a safe word. If like shit gets too crazy or anything like that, we use pineapples. You know, it's the first thing that came to my mind. It's like my therapist has suggested it. Make a safe word. So if you guys are arguing and you guys need some space, just yell out pineapples and just go your separate ways. This is good stuff. Good stuff. So that was the reason why I took some time off. I know probably some people don't even give a shit or anything like that, and that's fine. Through that whole time off, I kind of learned that, you know, I got to start doing things for myself. And if it helps other people, it helps other people. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If people want to talk shit about what I'm doing or what I'm saying, you just gotta kind of let them talk shit. You know, it doesn't do anything to benefit me or my moods. It doesn't do anything to benefit my life. So that's, and a lot of people have preached that to me. A lot of people. I was just too stupid and stubborn to listen and kind of put that into my life, but I did now, and you know, I am thankful for the people who told me that shit over and over and over again, and I'm finally getting it. I am finally getting it, and I'm seeing like a bigger picture of everything. Communication is key. It is key in a relationship, whether you're married with a girlfriend, your friends, family. It's key because I feel like if you don't communicate, just shit gets crazy. It gets crazy. Even if it's something bad, even if it's something good, you just gotta communicate it. That way people know what the fuck you're feeling or what the fuck you're thinking. I'm not saying you need to tell like everything, but like you need to communicate. And the reason why I say this is because I'm not gonna go into too much detail with it. I did have somebody in the detailing industry who I did have a beef with, and I sat back and thought to myself, I'm like, does this guy even know why I'm saying the shit I'm saying about him? And I came up with the answer, he probably doesn't. Because I know I didn't tell him. And I know that I didn't tell nobody else, so I know that nobody else told him either. So while I was at an event a couple weeks ago, he was also there. I pulled him aside and I straight up told him, listen, this is why I have a problem with you. And as soon as I told him why I had a problem with him, he totally understood. And he was like, damn, I fucked up and I apologize. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to hear none of that shit. I was still heated when I was telling him everything. I was kind of raising my voice when I was telling him. So even though I was communicating with him, I wasn't really communicating effectively. So even though I told him how I felt, he understood how I felt, I really didn't give him an opportunity to say his piece either. Because I kind of kept shutting him off and telling him, I was ready. I was ready for you. I was ready for another person back in February because they were at an event that I was at too, and I told them I was ready. I was ready to throw the hands. I was ready to go. Like I was so fired up back then that I didn't care what happened. I was just ready to go, and I told them that. And I obviously don't feel that way anymore. I've grown a lot since February, believe it or not. Because I also communicate this shit with my therapist. I tell him everything. No matter what it is, I tell him everything, and he gives me the solutions or, the things to solve these problems that I have in my own head. Because I'll be honest, I'm the one who creates a lot of this shit in my head. So like the first thing in my mind is that I got to eliminate the problem, and that's just my own mind. So, anyways, that conversation ended. I went my way, he went his way, and I had a day and a half to like think about everything that just happened, to just kind of pick that apart and kind of dissect it and move on from there. Like the whole time that we were talking the first time, he's like, I really miss our friendship and everything, and I kind of brushed that off too, which isn't fair at all. So before I left that event to go back home, I pulled him aside again, and I apologized this time because I felt like I wasn't giving him a fair opportunity to say what he needed to say, to communicate to me how he felt. So I apologized for that, and then I let him say his piece, and we came to an understanding. We communicated with each other, and it went really, really well. But here's the thing, too. The reason why we don't talk no more is because there's just no trust there. And once you don't trust nobody, it's really hard to get back to the point where you can trust each other again. And I told him, I was like, I'm not ready to be your friend. I'm not ready to move on. But time will tell. I'm not throwing the thought out of the window. But as of right now, after communicating both sides, it's just not gonna happen at this point. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm still hurt about it. I'm still hurt that I can't trust him, and that hurts because we did have a good friendship. We talked a lot, but things happen, people grow, and I wish nothing but the best for this guy. And I wish nothing but continued health and success for him and his family. So I feel like that time that I took off really, really, really helped, because I let a lot of anger go. I let a lot of resentment go, animosity. I let all that go. And again, it goes back to having that good support system, your friends, your family, whoever. But you got to keep that that positive outlook, and it's difficult. It is hard, especially for me. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a perfect person. I'm not a perfect person. I don't live my life perfectly and nothing like that, dude. I fuck up a lot. But I learn every time I do fuck up. That's another thing too. Like if you do fuck up, just try to make it better, no matter how you do it. Um, you know, you just got to move on and try to be a better person the next day, and that's all I try to do. So from like that time off, it really helped me get to a different mindset to how to think of things. And there was a lot of good people out there who reached out to me during that time that kind of helped me go that way as well. So you guys know who you are, who reached out and everything like that. And I want to tell you, like, even though we don't talk all the time or anything like that, it's much appreciated. And I want you guys to know what you guys say to me and everything like that. I retain that shit. You know, I'm not the type of person to go out and just make a post and be like, oh, I want to thank so and so for being there for me. That's not what it's all about. I don't need the attention on that. I'm pretty sure the people who try to reach out to me don't need that or want that attention either. Because the whole point of helping somebody out is not for recognition. You want to help somebody out just for the simple fact that you want to help somebody be better. You want to help somebody do better. You know, you don't need to go out on Facebook and just talk about how you made somebody's life better or how you impacted somebody's life. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, if you impacted somebody's life or you help somebody in a way that, you know, is tremendous, it's gonna get out there regardless if you post it or not. You know what I'm saying? If somebody helps somebody, the word of mouth will spread. Like, if somebody has a problem, like, yo, I know somebody who went through something similar, and they could help you out. And that's all it needs to be. So anyways, I have like a list of topics of shit that, you know, I wanted to talk about. I know this isn't on the Pain Assassins page or nothing like that, but I'll do something on the Pain Assassins page, but I want to talk about that for a little bit. I said in the beginning of June that I won't be doing pain correction of the month anymore. And it's not because that it's not fun, it's not because it's not doing well or anything like that. It's always been an awesome thing to do, honestly, because I love seeing all the work. It's great. It creates a good atmosphere, it creates healthy competition, and it creates camaraderie. So that was the whole purpose of it. And honestly, I like doing it. It was fun to do. It was fun to create the awards. It was fun to evolve the awards into something bigger, better, something that's really cool that you'd be proud to hang up in your shop. But I feel like I want to move in a different direction. And I don't know, I'm not shutting the door on paint correction of the month, but I just want to try something. And it sucks, I know it sucks I'm doing it in the middle of the year, but I just want to try it and see what happens. So obviously I do paint correction of the year and the Pain Assassin Awards at the end of the year as well. And I kind of want to keep the focus on those two things. I want to make the paint correction of the year a little bit bigger. In the awards, I want to do a little bit bigger as well. And I made the choice to stop doing paint correction of the month was so I can push kind of the focus on the yearly things. I don't know if this is an accurate thought or anything like that, but this is just my way of thinking. So I see that detailers would participate just in paint correction of the month and not participate in paint correction of the year, and vice versa. So I was like really considering, well, what can I do to combat that? What can I do to funnel more people into paint correction of the year? Because obviously it's a bigger competition, and you know, heavy hitters come out for that one. And then in my mind, I could see detailers saying, well, I don't want to do paint correction of the year. I'll just do paint correction of the month. And I have a better odds of winning that than compared to paint correction of the year. And understandably so. So I just want to take that one away for a little bit and focus on paint correction of the year. Try to funnel more details into that, because honestly, like, there is no return on investment for paint correction a month. It's just basically me, paying the money to pay for the awards and everything like that. And as a bonus, I'll bring on a company to help sponsor it, to kind of give them a little light of their products and have their products put into detailers' hands that, detailers never thought about using and can potentially like. So it's a win for them, it's a win for the client, or the winner, and it's, I consider it a win for myself too, but like financially it just doesn't make sense. Where paint correction of the year, that's a competition that you got to pay to enter. So you pay to enter, and that kind of pays for the, the belt, which you see behind me right here, pays for the awards that come out. I do take sponsors for that too. It's going to be a little different this year for the sponsors. I think I already have 3 right now. So on the belt, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 side plates, and each side plate will be a sponsor. And then obviously the main plate is, the whole paint assassin thing and everything like that. So that's what it's gonna be, and there's gonna be obviously a fee for the sponsors to come on and everything like that. It's not a huge fee or nothing like that, but I want to make it perfectly clear that these fees are not for, anything like that. It's just to help pay for the awards, pretty much. I mean, anything extra just goes right back into Paint Assassins itself, and helps me create new things, like a new Marine Assassin design that I've been trying to do for fucking years. I want to do a new Reflection Junkie design that I've been wanting to do for fucking years, which is also why I'm going to college for graphic design. So, I don't have to pay somebody else to do it. I can just do it myself, and potentially help other detail companies, other companies in general, other detailers with anything they really need. So it's just a different path that I'm taking with Paint Assassins and everything like that. So I wanted to make that clear. So this month was the last paint correction of the month. We started it on June 1st, and it's going to end at the end of June, and then I'll pick a winner, and the winner's going to get a cool KXK kit with a couple of polisher holders. They're going to get the little sanding kit with it, and I think they're going to get a punch pad kit with it. So that's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Carl fucking Gamba, this fucking joke. I love Carl, man. That dude's a motherfucker. Do what you want to do. Don't worry about the fuck someone says. If they don't like it, fuck them. Not entertaining pansies. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I say what I want to say, and if you don't like it, you don't fucking like it. Yeah, I don't say shit for people to like me. I just say shit to say shit. You know what I'm saying? I heard something today, and it was perfect. So there's people out there who like me for the same reasons that people don't like me. So there's nothing you can do about it. Just be yourself, be honest. That's all you can do. I mean, people want people to be honest so fucking bad. But as soon as you're honest with them, they fucking hate it. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. It's like, all right, you want me to be real with you? You want me to be honest with you? I see all this shit on fucking social media with people like, oh, I only fuck with real motherfuckers and shit like that. It's like, no, you don't. Because as soon as somebody's real or honest with you, you don't fuck with them. You hate to hear the truth about yourself. And it's real. It's real. I know it is, because I've spoken the fucking truth about people. Whether if it's bad, good, whatever. I've spoken the truth about people. I may have not spoken it in a very, I don't want to say positive way, but in a good way. I haven't spoken truth in a good way. I've always kind of been negative about the truth that I speak about people. And some people may not like that, but at the same time, I'll always tell you the fucking truth about whatever you want to hear. But don't go talking shit about me because I told you the fucking truth, and then go in the next sentence and be like, only fuck with real motherfuckers. Because I'll be honest with you, I hate saying this shit. I fucking hate when people say it. I'm real, blah, 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 blah. If you gotta fucking self-validate that you're real, you're not fucking real. But I always will keep it real with everybody I talk to. Everybody. You can ask anybody. Ask my fucking enemies how real I fucking keep it. They'll fucking tell you. So, see, Carl got me all fired up now, man. Them motherfuckers from New Jersey, dog. They just know how to poke the bear a little bit. Stop procrastinating. Oh wait, we're talking about the little bat guy. You mean this little Batman? My little bat. So I went to Southern Details Conference in Louisville, and as soon as I heard this shit was in Louisville, I was like, yo, I gotta go to get a Louisville bat, a Louisville Slugger. I gotta get one. So I was like, you know what? This is kind of like a theme that I'm gonna do at every show that I go to with the podcast. So we had the belt at MTE. Everybody came and signed. I have obviously the Louisville Slugger bat that everybody came and signed. I'm going to be going to Seattle next month. Air Force One. Me and Alex got invited to go to the 20th anniversary gala and kind of spend a couple days with the guys out there, which is a pretty cool thing, man. I've always followed the Air Force One project, and it's pretty cool. Being a veteran myself, to see people take pride into restoring or keeping the look of these World War II planes, and obviously the Air Force One plane. It's cool to see, man, and I can't wait to go to the Museum of Flight because I want to be able to see, all the World War II planes and stuff like that. So, and see what they have there. It's pretty good. It's a pretty cool opportunity, and obviously it's a good opportunity to get exposure for the podcast. This is a very big event. It gets a lot of exposure from a lot of people in the detailing industry, and some outside of the detailing industry. So, for the opportunity for me and Alex to bring the podcast to that event and potentially get a lot of exposure is pretty damn cool. So, I'm very grateful for that opportunity. I'm grateful for Rennie and his team, the Detail Mafia, inviting us out. I'm excited to go. I can't wait to go. Alex probably feels a little different because we got to share a hotel room together. I'm going to make his life a living hell. Just to fuck with him a little bit. I'm not going to make it a living hell. I love the guy. Big old cup of coffee. Those don't like me or have a bad opinion about me, I really don't give a shit. Those that do like me, that's great. Anyone's opinion of me or anyone else does not really have to be me. Yeah. I mean, that's... I blame social media, man. I really do blame social media for creating these fucking fake personalities. I'm not saying every one of them are fake because they're not, but like people post on social media that they live these lavish lifestyles, and I'm not saying that some of them are lying. Some of them probably do, but there's some out there that just like will do anything for a view or do anything for a like, and it's like, dude, have some self-respect. Like, why do you have to lie to have somebody like you, man? Don't lie to have someone like you. Because then you just got to keep up that lie to yourself. And then that just causes a lot of problems. If you just be truthful to your friends, truthful to your family, truthful to anybody, it makes life a lot easier, man. It really does. And it took me a while to fucking learn that too. I'm not even talking about you, Tyler. Shut the fuck up, man. Expensive food and cigars, man. Tyler, you're building a good life for you and your family, man. So if you enjoy those things and that gives you that little bit of pleasure to make you happy, do it, man. But just stay true to yourself, stay true to your family, and stay true to your friends, man. People are gonna hate it, but just let them fucking hate. Just tell the haters that there's some nice rivers out in New Jersey, dude. All right, man. You're gonna be that guy. That's cool though. That's cool though. I miss you, Carl. I'll tell you what, man. It was so nice to meet you. I met Carl Gamba at Southern Details Conference, and this dude is the biggest motherfucker I've ever seen. He's gonna be my personal bodyguard at SEMA, cause you know, I know that I might actually. You know what? I don't need Carl as a bodyguard because there's too many fucking pussies that don't do shit. Talk a lot of shit, but don't do shit. So I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. Won't get really into that, but I'll just say that and leave it at that. That there's a lot of people who chirp and don't do shit. Not a fucking thing. And that's fine. Y'all want to chirp and look like a tough guy online? That's cool. That's cool. You know, but don't bring the smoke, dog. Don't bring the smoke, because if you're gonna talk shit, you gotta be prepared to back it up in any way, shape, or form. And I always am. I'll be real. I'm always am. People say I talk shit. That's cool. And I will say I have talked shit in the past. Because the way that I was portraying the truth was in a very negative way. So yes, that was shit talking. I won't talk shit anymore because now I learned how to really communicate my feelings and my thoughts and shit. So I do a little bit better. There's a lot more work to do, but it's getting there, man. It's getting there. But if you're gonna talk shit, you gotta be able to back it up. And I got receipts. I got fucking receipts on people who talk shit about me, people who tried to talk shit behind my back about me. I have the receipts. People screenshot that shit to me and think that I want to see it. I kind of don't want to see it, but at the same time I kind of do, just to kind of figure out who is saying what about me and who to kind of stay away from, who to trust, who not to trust, and everything like that. It's kind of like the old saying, you know, keep your friends close but your enemies closer, and all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I have the receipts. I just won't go out of my way anymore to like kind of talk shit online and bash them online. But you know, some of these people who've made physical threats on my life and shit just never done anything. You know what I'm saying? It would be like on some shit like, oh, the next time I see you, you're gonna get it type shit. You know what I mean? But nothing's ever happened because I've seen these people multiple times at multiple events, but nothing's ever happened. So, I mean, you can just chalk it up as just pussy type shit, or that tough guy mentality that people want to have on social media. I mean, it is what it is. Honestly, I wouldn't even waste my time trying to threaten somebody. I've never, ever threatened anybody online. Ever. I don't need to. Because if you want to bring the smoke to me, I'll put that shit out too. That's all it is. That's all it is. I'll only be your bodyguard if you wear a cowboy hat and poops. Oh, bro, I'll wear some boots and a fucking cowboy hat and do a fist pump all day. Dog, here's the thing. All right. You're a big dude, you lift weights, so I'm pretty sure this could be done. I'll wear some, my old Army PT shorts, you know, like little Daisy Dukes. I'll put on, I don't know what kind of shirt I'll put on yet, we'll talk about that. But I'll wear my boots and my cowboy hat, but you gotta put me on your shoulders and I'll fist pump off your shoulders, man. You know, carry a boombox with some techno music, put me on the shoulders, and I'll just fist pump, dog. It'll be crazy. We could do it at SEMA. I got a lot of fucking cool shit that I want to do for SEMA. So me and my wife have been married for about almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years next year. And it's my first time going to Vegas, my first time going to SEMA. And I'm pretty excited. I'm not getting out of hand with it. Nothing is off limits in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Anyways, I want to go renew my vows with my wife with Elvis. I want to go somewhere like the little fucking chapel or whatever they call it and just do some crazy ass shit and just get remarried by Elvis. That's one of my goals while I'm in Vegas for SEMA. My wife hates the idea. I'm like, I don't care. I'll get you drunk and I'll fucking bring you there. And she goes, well, they won't allow it. I'll say, I'll bring my fucking marriage certificate and prove that we're already married. So I don't care. Well, it's going to happen one way or another. So if you're going to be at SEMA and you're going to be at Vegas, one night we're going to go do it. And I know one person who did that already, Andrew Lankins and Tiffany. They live out in Florida as well. I know they went to SEMA and got married in Vegas, and I think that's pretty cool, man. So that's one thing that I'm gonna do out there. I don't know if Alex will be my best man or not. Maybe he'll be the maid of honor. Who knows? Oh shit! Fucking Giancarlo's in the chat too, man. I love that dude too. It sucks you were just in Tampa the other day, or not Tampa, but Bradenton. But you or Brandon, you did go. You did go to Busch Gardens, man. The Busch. It's a good place to go. I got about like 4 minutes left because I got some Father's Day activities that I gotta go, and we gotta leave at 10:30. Highly doubt Ashley wants Elvis there. I don't give a fuck if she wants Elvis there. She don't even gotta be fucking coherent. I told you I'm gonna give her fucking shots of fucking tequila. I'll fucking put her on my back and fucking weeble wobble my ass to fucking Elvis to get remarried. I don't care. It's gonna happen. So if you see a woman fighting me, just look the other way. It's okay. It'll be fine. But anyways, I'm just gonna end this chat right now. I appreciate everybody who came on and joined, man. Seriously. I appreciate every single one of you. And if I was to leave with you one message is just to be better than you were the previous day. Because every day is a new day. And if you need somebody to talk to, my inbox is always open. I'll be an ear to you. I don't know if I can ever give any good advice, but if you ever just need somebody to listen, I'll be there to listen to you, man. And don't worry that I'll keep a lot of what we say between us. I'm not trying to say I'm a therapist or nothing like that, but I know it helps to talk to somebody without any kind of judgment. So if you want to go that therapist route, I highly, highly suggest you do that. I mean, it's not as expensive as you think. There are places out there that will help you if you don't have health insurance or anything like that. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there who's a father. I hope y'all have an awesome day too. I hope y'all don't have to do shit. I hope that y'all get waited on hand and foot by your kids and your wife and or your girlfriend or whatever. I hope you just sit on the fucking couch today and just drink beer, coffee, water, juice, whatever you drink. I hope you have the most relaxing day. Of course, I tune in when it's ending. I'm sorry, Taj. This was kind of like a spur of the moment. I was going to go on yesterday, but again, I went to a Father's Day cookout yesterday for my sister-in-law's father, and things got a little, crazy. I got really high and just didn't feel like doing it. But that's why I might do it yesterday. I felt like doing it this morning before I leave. But again, everybody have an awesome day. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Taj, I love you, bro. I hope you're doing well. I've heard that you were doing well, so congratulations on your new venture and your new job and everything like that. Happy Father's Day, and have a happy